about an apartment 5B.
You're now tuned into the Apartment 5B podcast, where we chop it up about hip-hop, R&B, sports, love and life. Hosted by Kill.
What's good? You tune in Apartment 5B, hosted by your man Kill. Y'all see it's a packed house today. You know what I mean? Gotta always say it all first with Porsche. What's going on, miss?
How's it going, guys?
Everything is everything. Just, trying to stay safe out here with the whole corona hoopla.
Yes, everybody stay safe, be nice.
Yeah, no doubt. We got my brother Vern out of Atlanta out here. What's going on, bro?
What's up, everybody? Glad to be here. Looking for a fun show, man.
No doubt. We got my man Eddie out of LA. What's good, bro?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. Staying safe, self-quarantine, all that good stuff.
Yo, loving that Outkast joint, man. Me and Eddie was out in Hollywood. He took me to Amoeba. We both copped that joint. So definitely dope shirt. DJ Raekwon, what's good brother?
Chilling, man. Doing like everybody else, quarantining or whatever the case is. Same old, nothing new.
All right, no doubt. Vern out of LA. What's going on, good brother?
What up, man? Happy to be here. Living Sin out now on YouTube. Press play. Let's go.
I was just about to say, let them know about the new joint y'all got.
Man, check that video out, man. We stepping it up. We playing pro this year.
All right, no doubt. Now, look, this week's show is brought to you, sponsored by my good sister Porsche. She hit me with the idea of doing, because we do this every year. We've done the March Madness bracket on the Dopest MCs, producers, and groups. Porsche was like, yo, we got to do one for the dopest hip-hop albums ever. So we've got the bracket right here. This thing has been torn apart 50, 60 different times, different ways. It's made up by votes from 10 different people, because the first joint I did in a barbershop in DC, so it was East Coast heavy, and I called hell for that. So this is made up by 10 different people, 2 from Philly, 1 from NY, Queens, Jersey combo, Eddie with the Brooklyn, Cali combo, people from ATL, 3 people from LA, 2 people from ATL. So prayerfully, this is more of a universal. It's still East Coast heavy. It just is what it is. But we definitely got some down south folk. We got the West represented. So this is good across the board. But here's the thing with March Madness. If you know about Selection Sunday, which today was supposed to be, somebody's always upset that their squad didn't make it, or they upset that the squad isn't ranked where they think they should be ranked and everything like that. So, the same hoopla is going to be here with this. There are going to be people who see this on Monday like, yo, how did such and such ain't make it? And how's that a number 8 seed? Bruh, this is just what March Madness is about. It just is what it is. So let's get right into it. Your number 1 seed, we got Public Enemy's It Takes a Nation of Millions. My favorite hip-hop album ever. And the hard part is the number 16 seed is probably my 3rd or 4th favorite hip-hop album ever. Critical Beatdown by the Ultramagnetic MCs. You talk about a first in a rough 16-round matchup. This is rough for me, but at the end of the day, as much as I love Critical Beatdown, I still got to give the nod to Nations. So that is what it is. Porsche, what you got? Critical Beatdown or Nations?
It Takes a Nation. It Takes a Nation of Millions. And obviously, for obvious reasons, I think that it's my favorite hip hop album of all time. Is Only Built for Cuban Links, but It Takes a Nation of Millions to me is the most important hip hop album of all time. So I'm ridding myself of my, biases and my favoritism. PE easily.
All right, no doubt. Vern out of LA, what you got?
All right, well, it wasn't that hard to pick for me, but I just want to give a shout out to the Ultramag for the Critical Beatdown, because that shit was groundbreaking and very innovative for the times, changed a lot of things. But as Portia said, I believe that It Takes a Nation is probably the most important hip hop album ever to be made, and that's an easy win for Public Enemy for me.
No doubt. Rack, what you got?
Same, man. Innovative, critical beatdown, but Nations, that's what it is. So
Right.
I'm going there. No, I ain't gonna be long-winded on that one.
All right, Eddie.
Yeah, man. I think like Rex said, critical beatdown, definitely innovative, and just how just the rhyming on that album, but it takes a nation as far as the impact and long-lasting impact. Man, one of the best albums of all time, period.
All right, no doubt. ATL, Vern, what you got?
Hampton, y'all had a great season. Y'all ran the MEAC, the SWAC. Y'all ruled it, man. Hey, but yeah, Kentucky, Kansas, whoever. Nation of Millions, baby.
All right, so we got the sweep right there. So that's the 1st and 16. And people who may not know about Ultra, go out and check them out, because somebody out there is watching like, what was the big deal? Ultra, like I said, one of my favorite albums of all time. Definitely top 5 favorite hip hop albums of mine. Yeah. Difference between favorite and greatest is one of my favorites. That's it. Now, at the number 8 and 9 matchup, for people who are not familiar with March Madness, this is where a lot of upsets happen because the 8 and 9 seed are very close to each other. For the number 8 seed, we got Kendrick Lamar's debut. Some people say Section 80, but I say Good Kid, Mad City, versus the number 9 matchup of Enter the Stage by Black Moon. Wow, man, this was, and I put these brackets together and I looked at them, but I really didn't dive into them because I wanted to be able to be live with y'all to do this. I love Enter the Stage, but I love Good Kid, Mad City. Incredible debut album. I'm going with Kendrick on this one. Porsche, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, this is very tough. This is literally neck and neck with these two. I have to give the edge to Kendrick. I just think it's a strong album. And so is Enter the Stage, honestly. But I'm just going to give it to Kendrick on this one. I just spin it a little bit more often than I do Enter the Stage. So. All
right, no doubt. L.A. Vern, what you got?
Breaking my heart, man. You're gonna have me out here ducking my people. I gotta go into the stage, man, and I'm gonna go into the stage and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not shit. Listen, Good Kid, Mad City is, like you said, is one of my favorite albums, but I'm gonna go into the stage for a couple of reasons. One, what Buckshot and them did with Duck Down, it was very groundbreaking and innovative at the time, and that grimy Brooklyn shit them niggas was on, I remember it was a time. I was young when that shit came out. It just holds a little more in my memory bank as far as what I was doing and how I was moving around when I was out. So I'm gonna have to go with Into the Stage.
All right, no doubt. DJ Raekwon, what you got, bro?
Man, you got me scrolling through fucking songs right now. This is gonna come down to a skip factor. I know we talk about this a lot of times when it comes to classics, replay value, skip factor, all that. Both of these got high replay value when it comes to me and my whip. Fuck, man. If I had to skip a song on Kendrick, I don't think I have one. It might be the joint he did with Drake. That joint's just too lovey-dovey for me. And Sun Get Wrecked, I would skip on this end of the stage. So I don't know, man. I might have to Harvey Dent and flip a coin on this shit. Fuck, man. I'm stumped because I love both albums. I'm going with Black Moon.
All right, Black Moon, no doubt. We got a tie right now. Eddie, what you got, bro?
Ooh. All right, man. So Enter the Stage, definitely impactful, ushered in that whole Duck Down movement. Brooklyn, you know what I mean? Grew up in Brooklyn, but I gotta go with Good Kid, Mad City, because I think it was really the concept and the execution of that album from beginning to end. I'm very big about full albums, how the album flows, and I think that album just flowed better, and it had that concept, and it's that's my choice.
All right, no doubt. Vern from ATL, we're gonna have you sit this one out since it's 6 people up here. We got the tiebreaker with Good Kid, but I'm gonna start with you for the number 5 and 12 joint, which could get a little complicated out here. So we're gonna go backwards, starting with Vern from ATL. Nas's second album, It Was Written. who many say is better than Illmatic, versus the number 12 seed, De La Soul's debut album, 3 Feet High and Rising.
Man, I'm going De La because of the fact that they totally, it was a groundbreaking album. They kind of set the stage. Although, Jungle Brothers is the originators of the Native Tongues, but that album kind of sparked some things. So for me, it's going to be 3 Feet High and Rising.
All right, no doubt. Eddie, what you got?
I'm going with 3 Feet High. I just think that album, it just had a different energy. I personally feel a different energy than anything that came before it. So I think it had the lasting impact. That's the one.
All right, right. What you got?
So I love De La. I love this album, but I was late to the party. I'm going with It Was Written. I like De La. I love the album. Trust me, I do. But I'm going with It Was Written.
All right.
A little bit more impact for me.
All right, West Coast Vern, what you got?
Dudes ushered in the skits and the whole, like, I think it was one of the first concept albums, kind of. And I got to go with De La, man. I think De La does not get their roses as they should, and 3 Feet is fucking a masterpiece.
All right, no doubt. Porsche.
I'm having a breakdown, you guys. This is like when... this is like when Fonte beat out Tupac in the MC bracket.
That was hilarious.
I can't, you guys. Come on.
Here's the thing. It's 3-1 right now. So I was sitting this one out anyway. So you could vote. It's not going to sway it. De La is moving forward.
I'm just in shock. I love that album, but you guys, It Was Written is, oh my goodness gracious. My vote goes to It Was Written. I need that to be on record. Like, I definitely need that to be on record.
Nah, I feel you, because my vote would have been It Was Written too, and then we'd have a tie right there. You know what I mean? So my vote was going to be It Was Written. You know what? I'm not going to curse this episode because Vern's wife was just in here. Yo, do me a favor. Somebody flip a coin. We just got to flip a coin on this one because we got. I'm going to It Was Written too.
Oh,
so
yeah, dude. I got one by the turntables.
All right. Heads for It Was Written, man.
All right. So it's heads up. Y'all can hear it. It fell on heads.
It Was Written moves forward.
It's
Sorry, De La. Sorry, De La.
Yeah, it's heads.
It Was Written. All right,
I'm doing the rest of this show under protest.
Hey, It Was Written goes up with an asterisk, bro.
They get the asterisk. All right.
Yeah. Something going on in the tournament. Doping.
All right. Next one.
I cannot believe this. I am so.
No, I was shocked too at that. I was shocked too. I thought It Was Written was going to run the table on that, but you know what I mean.
If that's the case, can I change my BCC to Kendrick for I don't die?
Nah, well, you good. You good anyway, bro. You good anyway, man. This dude had me out in South Central. We was good money out there. You good,
Yeah, you
bro.
know that. You know that.
All right, so next up, we got a 4-13 battle. Number 4, we got Mech and the Soul Brother, Pete Rock and CL Smooth versus the Beastie Boys, Licensed to Ill. Again, another one of my favorite albums, but no matter how much I love the Beastie Boys, Mech and the Soul Brother got Troy on it. It got The Basement. It got too many bangers that I love.
Scared of push, man. That's all this is, man.
Yeah, I am scared of push. I'm not even gonna hold you. You are 100% right on that one, good brother. I do not want the wrath of Porsche on my timeline for going against Troy. So my vote is going to Mecca. My vote is going to Mecca and the Soul Brother on that one. Porsche, I don't even gotta go to you. We already know. We can just go right there. Vern out of LA, what you got for this? We got Mech and the Soul Brother at number 4 versus Licensed to Ill at 13.
Okay, so when it comes down with me, it really comes down to 2 records, man. It comes down to Paul Revere, as you already know.
Yes, sir.
And not Troy. It was really, I think it's called Work It Out.
Work it out.
Yeah.
Straighten it out.
Yeah.
That was my fucking that was my record. So I'm gonna have to go with Pete Rock and CL.
All right, Pete and CL, we got that. DJ Raekwon, what you got?
Look, man, for Pete's sake, you know how many samples he chopped in that shit?
Man.
If you know your game, you need to go and find how many samples he chopped in that shit to make that banging ass beat. If you don't, slap yourself.
All right, you
Making
going
the
with
soul.
Mecca. Eddie, what you got?
Man, no debate. Pete and CL, man. That's a masterpiece right there.
All right, Vern out of ATL, what you got, good brother?
I have some good times and fond memories from License to Ill, but yeah, Pete Rock, CL Smooth.
All right, so we got Mecca moving on.
You guys
to the
have
next
renewed
round.
my faith in you, all of you.
Well, you know what, Porsche? Just slow down for about
slow down, baby. Because
slow down for about 0.8 seconds.
say my get out of jail free card because I'm
gonna say,
Ooh, yeah, because 6 and 11.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Something is about to go down here. So just
Six
fall
Yeah,
back
but
on that.
this is obvious. I know. I
Fall
knew.
back. Fall back on this one.
All
So
right,
number
all right.
6, we got Tupac, Me Against the World, versus Pete and CL again with their sophomore album, which a lot of people say is even doper than Mac and the Soul Brother.
Yep.
I'm going, so that's a 6-11 matchup. I'm going with Main Ingredient for that one right there. Too many bangers. Carmel City, In the House.
Yeah.
I Gotta Love. I've been listening to the J-Elect all week. I can't even listen to Shiny Suit Theory without putting on I Gotta Love. So I'm probably gonna listen to I Gotta Love about 10 times this weekend. So yeah, I gotta go with Main Ingredient. Porsche, what do you have? Pac or Pete and CL?
I'm going with Tupac on this one.
All right.
And yeah, I mean, it's Pac. That's one of his best albums ever. If not, I mean, I would say probably the second best album he's got. Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer for me.
All right, for you, what's his number one album then?
Machiavelli.
Machiavelli. All right,
I mean,
no doubt.
they're neck and neck. I mean, on a different day, I might say Me Against the World. Honestly, they're both such great albums. Yeah, Me Against the World, easy on this one for me.
All right, Vern from LA, what you got?
Agreeing and disagreeing with Portia, I'm gonna say his best album was his first album, Tupacalypse Now, and Me Against the World is my second favorite. I got to go with Pac on this one.
All right, we got Pac. DJ Raekwon, what you got?
Come on, man. Escape, Worldwide.
Yeah, man.
All the places
I've been. Yeah.
All the places.
Get on the mic.
Come on, man. Get on the middle. I'm going with Mecca. Not Mecca, but come on. The song.
Main ingredient.
Main ingredient. That joint, man. It just flows better.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It just flows better.
There you go, Porsche.
Man, you can't. And it's not hate. I know. I'm using that word very loosely.
I know what you're saying. You're saying. Eddie, what you got, Ed?
Man, the Main Ingredient, man. Back to back masterpieces from those two, man. Pete and CL, man. Just all the joints that were named. I mean, you go on and on, man. That. Whew.
Yeah.
That album's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, Vern out of ATL. I'll take it. You going with Pete and CL?
Main ingredient is kind of like, you know, when I got in the 11, going into the 12, I had a job, I had a car, I was on a football team. I was sure of myself. That, you know, they was like in their zone on that album, brother. That album should be spoken more highly of it when we talk about all time greatest hip hop albums, because it's darn near that.
Nah, I agree.
It's in the conversation. I'll say it that way.
Yeah. I agree. All right, so we got another upset with the number 11, Pete and CL over the number 6, Tupac. Next up, at the number 3 seed, we got the notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die versus Commons 14, Like Water for Chocolate. I love Like Water for Chocolate. You know, it's probably either my third or fourth favorite Common album, but this I'm going with Biggie on this. Ready to Die. Porsche, I already know in the background the picture's already answering the question for me. Where you going? Vern from LA, what you got? Ready to Die or Like Water for Chocolate?
Big.
All right. DJ Raekwon.
Torn, man.
Yeah,
Hey, like Water for Chocolate hit me at a pivotal point in my life, and Ready to Die is probably my top 3. Ah, shit, man. I'll go with Ready to Die.
All right. Eddie, what you got?
Man, I would have my Brooklyn card revoked if I didn't go with Biggie. Ready to Die, man. It's big.
No doubt. And Vern out the ATL, what you got, brother?
Nice little story, Common. Good season, but yeah, sit this one out. Just in a landslide, ready to die.
Right.
Yeah.
Ready to die. All right, no doubt. Now, for the number 7-10 seed, we got something different here. We got the number 7 seed, Riding Dirty, UGK, up against the number 10 seed, The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. I mean, for me, it's Slick Rick. I mean, we can just start right there. Porsche, what you got for this one?
I'm actually going to go with Run Dirty. And the reason for that is I appreciate I mean, I love this album as a capture of Southern, as a Southern scene. And I think that the samples that were used are just unbelievable. I mean, they were used in various albums, but then the way they were used on this one just really embodied that Southern sound, and I love that. So Riding Dirty for me.
All right, ATL, Vern, what you got?
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Shout out to UGK though, but yeah, Slick Rick.
All right, LA, Vern, what you got?
I gotta go with Slick Rick. At the time, never seen anything like him, and I was young, and the stories were not too raunchy. Where they were, I mean, the Indian girl was kind of crazy, but the way he did his thing, and even the spin off with Dana Dan, I've never seen that like it. To this day, that's still one of my favorite albums.
All right, no doubt. DJ Raekwon.
You already know, man. That's in my top 3.
All right.
Slick Rick, bro.
And what about you, Ed?
Yeah, Slick Rick, Great Adventures, man. I was young too when that dropped, man. But yeah, I remember them joints, man. My older sister used to play that joint all the time. So definitely Slick Rick.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Next up, at the number 2 seed, we got Dr. Dre, The Chronic, versus number 15 seed, Machiavelli, Pac. Y'all already know I'm going Chronic, so that's it for me. Porsche, what you got?
I'm going to go with Machiavelli, and I'm going with Machiavelli because it's my favorite. I mean, like I said, it's interchangeable with Me Against the World, but I honestly, I understand the impact and influence that The Chronic had, and I very much appreciate that. I don't want people to come out and say, like, I don't like The Chronic. I love The Chronic. It's on my top albums list. But for me, Machiavelli gets infinite amount more spins than Chronic does. And I just, yeah, I mean, I just think that it was more, there was more emotion behind it, and I like that. So I'm going to go with Machiavelli.
All right, LA, Vern, what you got?
Well, being a homer and just being around when that shit happened, it wasn't music, man. It was a whole new thing. It was just a feeling, like, you know, being in the city. And I'm putting my money on The Chronic almost to win the whole thing. So you already know.
All right, no doubt. DJ Rec, what you got?
Come on, man. I'm trying to ride. Let me ride. I want to hear that Chronic.
All right, no doubt. Eddie, what you got?
Yeah, The Chronic, man. You know, I'm from New York. Yo, listen, man, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from New York, man, but I'm in LA now. When I'm riding around, man, that Chronic just sounds right. It's the atmosphere, man. It's the city. That's the one.
All right, and ATL, Vern?
Bro, when The Chronic came out, it's like a nuclear bomb dropped.
Yo, Porsche is dead.
I love it because
Pac is not
can't win anything. Poor Pac, man. I love Pac. I'm gonna shed a tear.
Pac cannot. I don't think Pac has ever been out the first round of any of these brackets, man.
Anyway,
Yo.
The Chronic was a seismic shift in the freaking landscape of hip hop, man. I mean,
I know it was. I'm not denying that, but
yeah. So it's good. I mean, we know you love Pac. We know you love Pac because he's a genius.
Yeah, he is a genius.
All right. So we got that. The Chronic is up next. We on to our next bracket. Number 1 seed, the number 1 seed, Paid in Full, Eric B. and Rakim, up against number 16, Big and Deffa, LL Cool J. Big and Deffa, one of my favorite albums. I tell the story all the time. I brought it on a Friday from the neighborhood record store back in Philly. My next door neighbor, Wayne, who was like the neighborhood Debo, was like, yo, let me hold that shit. And I was like, I really felt like Smokey and them. Like, I can't let y'all hold this. But I was like, all right, screw it here. I was like, yo, just please give it back, man. Please give it back. And he was like, yeah, nigga, I give it back. And I'll never forget, I woke up like the next morning at 8 a.m. and was like knocking on his door. Like, and he actually gave me that album back. Bigger and Deffer, crazy stories behind that. Love it. But I mean, it's paid in full, man. I can't go up against anything but paid in full. Is there anybody here who is going up against paid in full? Bigger Deffer?
Buy on that first round, yeah.
We could just get on with that. Now,
I'm going against paid in full.
All right. You going with Bad?
I'm going with
right,
bro, listen, do y'all remember that they played that Bad video on network TV?
Yeah.
Do you remember you have to stay up late to see that dude?
Yeah,
listen, I can't, man, listen. No man, no artist in his right mind can say anything about paid in full that won't sound blasphemous. So I'm not trying to be blasphemous, but come on, man, like, we factor in it, like LL was able to keep going. LL changed shit too. Who made it cool to talk to the ladies? You know what I mean? I mean, he came from the lineage of Queens. I gotta go Bigger and Deffer. I lost, but I'm going Bigger and Deffer. Network TV when hip hop wasn't even that yet.
I seen LL burn down the Omni. So I feel you.
Nah, I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly, but I almost feel we talking two different things. We talk being the first one on network television is different than coming out with the dopest album. You know what I mean? Like, paid in full, because it could have been Young MC was the first one on television. Here's a great example, and they from the crib. Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince was the first one to win a Grammy, but I can't give he's the DJ, I'm the rapper any more love
like I
because
said,
of that.
I can't be blasphemous. Everything that came from paid in full, bro, are pillars. I mean, you understand? But I just gotta throw it to LL just because nobody else was. I remember staying up for that video, and that shit meant something to me.
I feel you. Maybe we make you say go LL and do the WAP. I'm with you, bro. I was right there. I was right there with you, bro.
Come on.
I remember that joint. Yeah, go cut creator, go on some old Johnny B. Bad type, you know what I mean? Back to the Future type thing. All right, next up, we got another 8-9 seed. This may be hard here. I don't know who's coming out with this. Gangstars, third album, which many people say, I apologize, fourth album, Hard to Earn, at the number 8 seed, versus Eric B. and Rakim's second album, Follow the Leader. Now, I'm not one of the biggest Follow the Leader fans in the world. I thought it was dope album. Microphone Fiend is on there. My favorite, that probably is my favorite Rakim song ever. But Hard to Earn was just crazy for me. 93, I want to say freshman year, Morgan State. I'm going with Hard to Earn on that one. I mean, Mass Appeal, just Suckers Need Bodyguards, The Wick, you know what I mean? Just too many joints. Porsche, what you got?
Exactly that. Actually, with the exact same reasoning. It's just too many joints on that album. It's just a stronger, more consistent album than Follow the Leader is for me. So I'm going to go with Gangstar.
All right, no doubt. Vern, LA, what you got?
Daily Operations and this are the pretty much only two Gangstar albums I like. So I got to go with Gangstar on this one.
All right, no doubt. DJ Raekwon.
Hard to Earn, without question.
All right. Eddie, what's good?
Yeah, Hard to Earn, man. That's my favorite Gangstar album. It's debatable whether it's the best, but that's my favorite. And you could definitely hear the change in Premier production and how that, like what he did on that album, influenced. Everyone wanted a Premier joint after that.
Yeah, no doubt. ATL Burn, what you got?
I check any, many, money, mo's. Yeah, yeah.
All right, no doubt. We got another hard one coming up right here. We got the number 5th seed, Midnight Marauders, Tribe Called Quest, their third album, up against the number 12, Wu-Tang Forever, double CD. I've heard a lot of people say, and this again on Twitter, so you hear a lot of crazy stuff on Twitter. Not saying that people believe this is crazy, but that Wu-Tang Forever, people like it better than 36 Chambers. I don't personally, but that's just me. I'm going with Midnight Marauders on this one. I actually like Midnight Marauders better than Low End Theory. I'm one of the minority of people who do. So I'm going with Midnight Porsche. What you got?
I got Midnight Marauders. I mean, if Wu-Tang Forever was a one album, not a double, it would maybe stand a chance against Midnight Marauders. But for me, it's just Tribe all the way.
All right. LA Vern, what you got?
A sucker nigga, whatever. Oh, man. They lost me on the. Actually, Wu-Tang lost me after Double Disc. That's when shit started to go away for me personally. So this, I feel like Midnight Marauders is the Tribe album for me. That was the one for me.
All right, no doubt. Right, what you got?
Rest in peace, Fife.
All right.
Tribe all day.
Eddie?
Yeah, man. Midnight Marauders, man. That's up there. I mean, talk about my favorite hip hop albums of all time. That's got to be up there in the top spot or damn near the top spot. So is that one for me, man. Flawless album, in my opinion. I know some people don't like that Fife solo joint, but for me, it's flawless.
Which one was fire?
No doubt. ATL Vern, what you got?
La 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 la.
Yeah.
Man, that album is so it's crazy. Low End is my favorite, but Midnight Marauders is a better album, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, I understand. Totally understand. Got another rough one. I don't know which way this is gonna go. Number 413C. We got number 4. Jay-Z's The Blueprint up against J. Rue the Damager. The Sun Rises in the East. I love The Sunrise in the East. I mean, Come Clean. My favorite joint off of that is actually Brooklyn Took It, man. I just thought the primo scratching that Brooklyn Keeps on Taking It was just, and that beat was just crazy. You got the bitches. Oh, you got Can't Stop the Profit. But I mean, at the end of the day, I can't say I say this all the time. The Blueprint is what got me back into Jay. I kind of, tuned out of Jay probably after that Hard Knock Life album. And I remember my man Jay's calling me like, yo, you got to buy this joint. He's back. Like, the old Jay's back. So I'm going to go with The Blueprint on this one. Porsche, what you got?
I'm going with Sunrises with Jay
Right.
because, again, it's just like in Jay's catalog, Blueprint is one of the best. But when you put Blueprint up against some other albums outside of Jay's discography, it's not like, it's a dope album for sure. But again, it's not stronger or any better than a lot of other albums. Like there are albums that can beat out Blueprint. It's not, to me, in my opinion, it's one of Jay's best, but it's not one of it's not this mind-blowing hip hop album in the grand scheme of things. So for me, it's J. Rue.
All right, no doubt. LA Vern, what you got?
All right, first and foremost, God bless Guru. But I often fantasize what would have happened with Premier and J. Rue if they never fell out. Even though Sunrises on Come Clean, that was a direct shot at the home, But that fucking album is ridiculous. I think J. Rue he doesn't get his props as being super duper elite. Even at that time, he was so far and so much better than a lot of people rapping at that time. I got to go with the Sunrises.
All right, DJ Raekwon, what you got?
All right, man. So this is a tough one, but based off my mind spray and the bitches, I'm going with J. Rue.
All right, no doubt. Eddie, what you got?
Yeah, man. I just revisited Sunrises in the East. What was it, last week or so? Man, that album is crazy. Another flawless album. I've never been the biggest Jay fan. I recognize Blueprint is top 2 or top 3 album in his catalog, but I mean, J. Rue just killed that album, and DJ Premier, man, that got to be in consideration for one of his best produced albums of all time. So yeah, man, Sunrises in the East.
All right, no doubt. ATL Vern.
Who are you? The Black Prophet. I'm going Sunrises.
All right, no doubt. So we got an upset, number 13. The Sunrises beats out the Blueprint. Next up, this could be another tough one, depending on how it goes. The number 6 seed, Jizz's Liquid Swords, up against number 11. Quik is the name. Y'all already know I'm going Liquid Swords. I didn't get put on until Porsche and Vern, LA Vern. So I'm going with Liquid Swords for me. Porsche, what you got?
DJ Quik for me. And again, Liquid Swords is one of my favorite albums ever. Definitely one of the top Wu solos, but that Quik is the name. DJ Quik is criminally underrated in the grand scheme of things, for West Coast, for hip hop, for how he sort of brought about G-Funk and that whole thing. There's something to be said about Quik's impact and influence in the West. So I'm gonna go Quik as the name.
All right, LA Burn, what you got?
I don't like whoever put these two together.
Yeah. Agreed.
No, let me explain. During the 36 Chambers, I recognize Genius, the Jizza, for being one of the top dudes. But from the intro of Liquid Swords, just the fucking intro alone, dude, just the way the clip they grabbed, and then Liquid Swords, the song, just the way that doom, 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 man, god damn it. And Cold World, song that slept on, but as Portia alluded, DJ Quik is something that I still don't think people understand. And the things he, like, Dre gets all the credit, but Dre done double back and learned from Quik off that first album. And you know, Quik didn't do G-Funk, but Quik did music from the jump. And his interludes is pretty much the foundation of what Drake raps over on his interludes, and people don't even connect that. So I gotta go Quik.
All right, no doubt. DJ Raekwon, what you got?
Man, based off of Shadow Boxing, Killer Hills. I mean, Duel of the Iron Mike. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go with the Genius, aka the Jizza. I respect Quik, but I gotta go to Brooklyn, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Eddie, what you got?
Hey, man, you know, Kill. So you already know because when we went to Amoeba, you know, pick up the album that speaks to you. You know, I saw that joint. I had to, man, because that's my all-time favorite Wu solo album. Debatable is the best. I know most people are gonna say the Purple Tape, but to me, the concept of that album, the flow of that album, just the way all the skits and interludes just flow together, and Jizza's performance on that joint. I mean, Liquid Swords, Duel of the Iron Mike, Living in the World Today, Cold World, Fourth Chamber, Shadow Boxing. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, Liquid Swords.
Right. No doubt, no doubt. ATL, Vern, we're going to have to sit this one out because it would be a tie. Well, you know, we can do a tiebreaker. We can do a tiebreaker. So, depending on what Vern says, ATL, Vern, what you, I see an instrument. So
I know this ain't a flute, but quick groove, bro. Man, DJ Quik has influenced, like Vern said. I bet you, is here somebody y'all don't know he influenced? He even gave him his name. Mary Mary's husband / producer, Warren Campbell, Baby Dub, is under Quik's tutelage, man. What he's done, Quik is ill, bro. And I've been on him since jump. All those quick grooves, yeah, I'm going Quik.
All right, no doubt, no doubt. Who got the coin? Ruck, you got the coin, right?
And we know if it come up Brooklyn, it's some cheating going on.
Hey man, we're on a bracket, so it's akin to the NCAA, so everything is within possibility, right?
So heads, it's Liquid Swords.
Yeah, heads is Liquid Swords, Ruck. You call it.
So heads is Liquid Swords, tails is Quik.
Yep.
All right. It's heads.
Liquid Swords. We on to the next round. Let's keep it.
Hey, Quik, we riding for you, baby. And the time part.
Quik, man. Born and raised in Compton, all that. I fuck with that.
I'm not even mad, but I'm not mad at Liquid Swords.
No, it ain't like
myself vote for that in another round because that album is, like Eddie said, man. Like that is my favorite offshoot album from the Clan. That's like, I mean, the Purple Take is on his ass. It's on his ass, but that Liquid Swords was, I mean, that's some stellar rhyming on. I rap. So I'm listening to the words, and there's some shit going on. I'm still haven't figured it out.
All right, no doubt. Next up, we got number 3, Outkast, Aquemini versus Ghostface, number 14, Iron Man. Y'all already know Aquemini is one of my favorite albums ever, top 10 favorite hip hop album of all times. And I'm about to be 46, so to me that says a lot. So I'm going Aquemini. Porsche, where you going with your vote?
Aquemini. And again, it's just the innovation of that album, the everything about that album, from album art to track list to content, lyrics, everything about it is just amazing to me. Iron Man is one of my favorite albums as well, but I'm gonna have to give the edge to Aquemini.
All right, L.A. Vern, what you got?
I got two statements. I recently, in the last maybe 6 months, had to go back and go through Ghostface's entire catalog because somehow the shit just got lost in the shuffle. I don't know how it happened, but also had to go back to Outkast catalog because initially I really went. I was one of them people that was just not paying attention to Big Boy and leaning toward the other side of things. And it's funny, Aquemini comes up because on that album, I honestly believe he was out rhyming Andre by a lot. And I'm gonna have to go Aquemini.
All right, no doubt. Rec, what you got?
It's a tough one, man. But definitely Aquemini, hands down.
All right, Eddie.
Aquemini, man. That album, man. Whew. You know, it blew my mind when I first heard it, man, and it still does, man. It's fantastic.
All right, ATL Vern.
Come on, man.
All right, we all right. Okay, cool.
Hey, look behind me.
All right, I got you. I'm just, I don't want to assume too much, good brother. I don't want to assume too much. All right, got another close one right here. Well, close to me. Number 7 seed, Snoop's debut album, Doggy Style. To me, one of the most anticipated albums ever in hip hop. Up against the number 10, Run DMC's debut album, Run DMC. I'm sure I'll be the odd man out here, but I got to go with that debut album from Run DMC. Love that album. I love every single song on there, everything it did for the game, an influential album, an album that I love, very important album. So I'm going Run DMC on this one. Porsche, what you got?
Doggy Style.
Doggy Style.
Yeah, it's a fun album. Snoop's personality, all of that kind of stuff. Just in the interest of time, I won't give a long-winded explanation, but Doggy Style for me.
All right, L.A. Vern, what you got?
Doggy Style.
All right, DJ Raekwon.
Yeah, I'm going with Doggy Style, man.
All right, no doubt. Eddie, what you got?
Yeah, Doggy Style, man. I love Run DMC, man, but to me, that's not even their best. So
okay,
Raising Hell was the one for me.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah,
no doubt. ATL Vern.
Oh man, I'm kind of torn, but yeah, like you said, it wasn't their best. So with that being said, I'm gonna go Doggy Style.
All right, no doubt. And the last one out this bracket, we got number 2, Criminal Minded, Boogie Down Productions, up against number 15 seed, Lyte as a Rock, MC Lyte. Y'all know I feel like MC Lyte is the dopest female MC ever. I also don't even like looking at her as a female MC because she came up at a time when she was, to me, just as dope as maybe not just as dope, but she could bang with the big boys. She could bang with the Rise, the G-Raps, the Kanes, all of them or whatever like that. But BDP, I think, and we'll probably do a show on this, like, if I had to sit here and tell you the album I probably played the most in my life, it would probably be Criminal Minded. I don't think I played another album more than I played Criminal Minded. So I'm going with Criminal Minded on this one. Porsche, what you got?
I'm going to go with MC Lyte.
Right.
And for those exact reasons that you said, she brought lyrics and she brought lyrical skill with her when she debuted that album. And there's something to be said about that in an industry and genre that's so heavily male dominated. So MC Lyte.
No doubt. L.A. Vern, what you got?
I second what you said. I don't think I played another album as much in my whole life. That's why I rap Criminal Minded.
All right. DJ Rap.
BDP, Criminal Minded.
All right. No doubt. Eddie, what you got?
man, KRS-One murked a whole borough, man. He murked all the queens on that album. So Criminal Minded.
All right. ATL Vern.
I'm going with Lyte, man.
All right.
I love that album, brother.
All right, no doubt. So we got that coming out over there. Back to another bracket. We got the number 1 seed, Illmatic. Nas's Illmatic, Nas's debut, up against the number 16, the Fugees' second album, The Score. I'm going Illmatic. Is there anybody who's going to Score?
No.
So
I love that album, but nah.
The Score is a 16?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right, right?
Yeah, that is kind of crazy, but
It was a 16.
Holy shit, man.
You gotta realize, I think out of these 10, again, 10 people sent me all their lists. I think only one person, maybe two people named the score, even made their list.
Yeah.
I mean, the score, I'll keep it fun with y'all. The score wasn't one. I mean, it was dope at the time. I mean, I like how many, it's probably like 3 or 4 songs I like on it, but there's a lot of stuff I'll skip through. I don't even like the title track that Diamond did like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, Killing Me Softly to me, that's R&B shit. So I never even counted that.
Sure.
So it's not even one of my favorite joints.
I'm just kind of shocked that it's a 16. That's all.
So where you going?
Oh, I'm going.
Everybody's doing no math. All right.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
yeah.
I'm just shocked it's 16. That's all.
All right. Next up, we got number 8, number 9 seed. We got at the number 8 seeds, Ghostface, sophomore album, Supreme Clientele, up against Redman's debut album, What, at the number 9 seed. I love Supreme Clientele, but I love What so much more. So I'm going with What for this joint. Porsche, what you got?
This is probably the hardest one for me. I'm gonna go Supreme Clientele.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no doubt. LA Vern, what you got?
After coming off that feature of the EPMD and then dropping that fucking classic and just giving the world himself, come on, man, no burner. Redman.
All right, Rec, what you got? There you go. Eddie, what you got?
Ready to rock.
Got a Glock, then pow.
Gosh, man, I need a minute. This is tough. Because,
Minute.
so to me, Supreme Clientele is Ghost's best album. You know, damn. But What the album, Redman was just on some shit on that too.
This is a tough one.
You know what?
It's a tough one.
I'm gonna go with Redman. Redman.
All right, and ATL Vern, what you got?
Reggie Noble.
All right, so we got What moving forward. Another hard joint right here, man. I don't know which way this one is gonna go. Number 5, Long Live the Kane, the debut album by Big Daddy Kane. I'm talking about Raw, Set It Off, just rhyming with Biz. I mean, one of my favorite albums ever. Up against the number 12 seed, Mobb Deep's Hell on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Very dope album. But the old school of me got lean with the Long Live the Kane joint. I felt like it was a dope album. And also, again, people will say Rakim changed the way people rhymes, which he did, but I think Kane was right there too, with it, which was, I think everybody who was alive and around at that time wanted that battle of Kane and Rakim. So I'm going with Long Live the Kane. Porsche, what you got?
Kane as well. Love Mobb Deep, but I think there's something to be said about Kane's presence, influence, impact, all that kind of stuff. So Kane for me.
Yeah. And then too many people got killed on Mobb Deep's Hell on Earth. So I just, they could have kept the death rate like below 78. I may have paid a little more attention, but once you start killing over 80 people, and then I read your book and you're gun jammed all the time, you know what? I apologize. LA Vern, what you got for this? Hell on Earth for Long Live the Kane.
Hell on Earth, man. That's before the book. I believed him. I mean, I shouldn't have believed him because I remember Juvenile Hell, but I just thought that was a glitch in the Matrix. But I was very, very fond of the chemistry of Habit's production and Prodigy's fucking crazy ass bars. It was, like I said, it was a time I really thought that dude might have been the hottest motherfucker from Queens, and Mobb Deep is just like, that's my sacred, maybe 3rd favorite group behind EPMD. So I'll be the one. I got Hell on Earth.
All right, no doubt. DJ Raekwon.
I'm going with Kane, man. I'm like you, Kill. Hell on Earth. It's too much depth on that mug. I was just like, geez, who pissed you off? I'm going with Kane, man.
All right, Eddie, what you got?
Man, I feel Hell on Earth is Prodigy's best performance over a whole album, by far. I think The Infamous is their best album, but as far as best Prodigy performance is Hell on Earth. Even with that said, I mean, just looking at this track list, Long Live the Kane, Raw, Set It Off, ain't no half-stepping, man. Long Live the Kane.
All right, no doubt. And ACL Vern, what you got?
Kane.
All right, we got Kane there. Next up, number 4 seed, Ice Cube's debut album, America's Most Wanted, up against Jay-Z's number 13 seed, The Black Album, No brainer for me. I love the Black Album, but America's Most Wanted was just America's Most Wanted. Porsche.
Yeah, I'm going with Cube on this one. Black Album is my favorite in Jay's catalog, but Cube's album is the one here.
LA Burn.
America's Most. Letter Bomb Squad.
All right. DJ Rec.
Yeah, Cube.
All right.
Sure.
Eddie.
I echo everything that Portia said. You know, that's my favorite J album, but America's Most.
All right, no doubt. And ATL Burn.
I'm the oddball. I'm going Black Album.
All right, cool. No doubt. We got America's Most moving forward. This could be another tough one. We got a 6-11 seed matchup. We got the number 6 Strictly Business by EPMD's debut album up against Gangstar's Moment of Truth. Another album that many people say is the best Gangstar album. I can't hold you. I'm going with Strictly Business. Too many bangers. You got to chill. Strictly Business. Get off. I mean, your customer. The remix to what was that joint? My brain. I can't think of it right now. But just Strictly Business for me. Porsche, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Strictly Business EPMD as well. I mean, yeah.
I'm Housing. That was the joint I was thinking about. I'm Housing remix. Just that Aretha Franklin flip, especially the remix, was just crazy. It's my thing too. You're a customer, Jane. I mean, yeah. So get off the bandwagon. So yeah. So Porsche, you got Strictly. LA Burn, what you got?
Listen, without It's My Thing, we don't have. If I'm not mistaken, that was the Ain't No Nigga sample too, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, man. EPMD all day, man. That's EPMD easy.
All right, DJ Raekwon.
Yeah, man. Let the funk flow. It's my thing. Shit. Without You're a Customer, that was the first song I think I realized I actually wanted to manipulate a record. So, EPMD all day.
All right, Eddie. What about you?
Yeah, EPMD. I mean, I love Moment of Truth, but EPMD, you know, got the advantage for me as far as impact. You know, and yeah, that's it.
All right, and ACL Burn.
Oh my goodness, man, that's 11th grade. Rolling in Rudy's car, me, Rudy, and Derek. EPMD is like fond memories times 12 in a landslide for me on that.
All right, no doubt. Got another tough one up. We got a number 3 seed versus number 14 seed. We got the number 3 seed, the infamous Mobb Deep's sophomore album, which a lot of people actually think is their debut album, which was Juvenile Hell, up against the Roots sophomore album, which some people think is their third album because they say Organics is the first album. But neither here nor there. We got the infamous versus Illadelph. As much as I love the infamous, as much as I love the production, Illadelph to me is just a flawless album. If you ask me, I always tell these stories from going from Oregon and my girl was in Atlanta and having to take them drives. If you could only take one CD with you, I'm definitely taking Illadelph for me. I'm sure I will get outvoted like shit on this show and anywhere else in the world for this, but I'm going with Illadelph. Porsche, what you got?
I wish I didn't have to answer this one. This is my favorite Roots album, my favorite Mobb album. I'm gonna have to go Illadelph.
Wow. Okay. LA Burn, what you got, good brother?
The infamous, man. Not even close. I don't think I loved Illadelph. I really did because it was different, but like Things Fall Apart was my shit. That's
right.
when I really, that's when I think they really figured out what they wanted to do and got the, the budget and everything to pull it off. So, but the infamous, come on, man, that shit was like, that shit had me scared of New York. And I'm from South LA, bro. And the infamous was like, man, I don't want to go over there. Fuck that shit, man. That shit crazy.
All right, no doubt. DJ Raekwon, which one you got, man?
All right, man. So the infamous, got me through my junior and senior year of high school. But Illadelph got me through the rest of my life as far as like starting out in college. Killah, you said it, man. When you used to take them road trips and you needed that one CD, 96, it was Illadelph, man. So that's where I'm at all day.
All right, no doubt. Eddie, what you got?
Damn. You know, I love the Roots, big fan of the Roots, man. My favorite Roots album is Things Fall Apart. It's not even on this bracket, but it's cool.
Right.
I gotta go, yo, man. I gotta go with the Infamous, man. Just where I was at in the time, man. Just you know, me and my cousin wore the shit out of that album.
Okay. All right, no doubt. ATL Vern, what you got?
I'm going Roots, baby. Concerto, Desperado.
Yes.
Sadiq blessed that Never Do track. Yeah.
All right, so we got a Philadelphia moving forward. Next up, we got another tough joint. Number 7, number 10 seed. We got BDP sophomore album By Any Means Necessary up against Brand Nubian's debut album One for All. Man, this is crazy to me, man, because One for All, both of these hold such a special place in my heart. And it's crazy that they're both ending up here because I feel like these are both like on some old edutainment type CDs. You know what I mean? Like One for All was, you know, first time I really saw the gods and the earths and everything that Puba was kicking on Wake Up. But then By Any Means, you got KRS at the door looking like Malcolm, you know what I mean? With, you know, Stop the Violence and Illegal Business and all that. Tough joint, but I gotta go with By Any Means, man. Incredible album to me. Porsche, what you got?
By Any Means.
All right, LA Vern, what you got?
I just want you guys to be ashamed of yourself that y'all got Mobb Deep out in the first round. That I'm upset about that one. That one pissed me off. I'm upset about that one. I'm gonna have to go with Chris.
All right, no doubt. DJ Raekwon.
It's a tough one, man.
Yeah, it is.
By Any Means, what was on that? Illegal Business? Was that on there?
You got My Philosophy, Illegal Business, You're Slipping, Still Number One, Part-Time Sucker, Jimmy,
And then
One for All. I mean, you got Concerto with Sadat. You got One for All. You got Wake Up. Who could get busy like this, man? Slow down.
Your heart of your lungs.
I'm flipping a coin.
Nah, right? Nah. You can't flip no coin. You gotta do this. You gotta do this for one gun in the head, man.
Shit. I'm going for Brand Nubian, man.
All right, no doubt. Eddie, what you got?
BDP.
All right. ATL Vern, what you got?
Man, okay, so BDP, that's my favorite BDP album. It held a special place because I was in high school. But that doggone Brand Nubian was my freshman year in college, dog. I'm going Brand Nubian.
All right, no doubt.
Before you move on, Kill, I just want to say that the Brand Nubian album, I think we are most of us around the same age and close to it, right? And Puba was the flyest nigga ever.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You understand? Now I say that because that transcended coast to everything. We was like the New Balance and the baggy shit. That was Puba, and that shit came to the coast real like. When you didn't want to get beat up on the bus, you start dressing like that dude instead of dressing like Cuban at the time. You understand what I mean? So, I didn't make it out the round, but big up to Brand Nubian, especially but nothing for Lord Jamar.
I always tell people, yo, Hill Figure is not what Hill Figure is without Puba shouting them out, man. So that's easy.
Colors, everything.
Yeah, we got number 2, 15 matchup. We got Raekwon's Only Built for Cuban Links up against Cool G Rap and Polo's debut album, Road to the Riches, which I love. Road to the Riches is probably one of my favorite samples. I think it's the first record I actually went out and found. It was the Billy Joel joint. But at the end of the day, it's Cuban Links. I mean, I can't, we talk about one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. Is anybody going Road to the Riches, or can we just sweep this out?
Yeah,
all right, we good?
Get the broom, baby.
Cuban Links. Yeah. In the last brackets, we have the number 1 seed, Low End Theory, Tribe Called Quest, up against the Geto Boys, We Can't Be Stopped. I'm going Low End Theory. Porsche.
Low End, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately, but it's tough. I love that Geto Boys joint, but yeah, Low End Theory for sure.
LA Vern.
Geto Boys.
All right. DJ Raekwon.
Yeah, man, I'm going with the boys from Queens.
All right, Eddie.
Low End Theory.
All right, and ATL Vern.
Low End.
All right. Next up, we got number 8-9 matchup. We got Run DMC's Raising Hell album at the number 8 seed up against Business as Usual which is EPMD's third album. I wanted to put the 3 in parentheses because you know with them business titles, we all get confused. So we're talking about the third album. I'm dead ass. How many times have we done that on this show? Which one we talking about? Right. Yeah. So that's why after the second album, now I get all confused. So it's the third album. So we talking about Gold Digger. We talking about Rampage. We talking about Give the People What They Want. I gotta go with, and I'm gonna be outvoted on this one. I know. I wasn't a big fan of Raising Hell. I just wasn't. I love Peter Piper, and I loved not Beats to Rhymes. Peter Piper, and what was the other single?
It's tricky.
No. It wasn't Tricky.
My Adidas is on here.
My Adidas. I'm bugging. Yeah, My Adidas. Peter Piper, My Adidas. It was the 12-inch with the A and B. So yeah. Outside those two, I wasn't a big fan. I'm going business as usual. Porsche, what you got?
Raising Hell.
All right. L.A. Vern, what you got?
Raising Hell.
All right. Right.
Come on, man. I'm mad, hardcore, Rampage. You know where I'm going. I'm going to Long Island on this one.
All right, no doubt. Eddie, what you got?
Raising Hell is probably my favorite Run DMC album, but I'm going with Business as Usual.
Ooh, okay. L.A. Vern, ATL Vern, what you got? We 3-2 right now. What you got?
DMC.
Okay, so we need a tiebreaker.
It's 3.
Let's call Yao. Let's call Yao like y'all called me last time.
Man, please, I don't know. Y'all may be in Africa right now.
It could be. I got the coin. I'm ready.
Heads is EPMD.
So head EPMD tails is
Raising Hell. Yep.
All right. Yo, it's heads again. I gotta get a new coin.
Hey man.
Hold up, I'm getting a new coin.
Nah, nigga, you don't flip that coin, man. Business as usual.
I'm there for the next one. I'm going to get my coin jar.
All right, next up, we got a number 5 and 12 seed. Number 5, Jay-Z's debut album, Reasonable Doubt, versus LL's comeback album, Mama Said Knock You Out, at the number 12 seed. I love Mama Said Knock You Out. I love Reasonable Doubt. I gotta go Reasonable Doubt. I'm gonna go Reasonable Doubt. Porsche, what you got?
Reasonable Doubt.
L.A. Vern, what you got?
Reasonable Doubt.
DJ Rec, what you got? Reasonable Doubt or Mama Said Knock You Out?
Reasonable Doubt.
Eddie?
Jay-Z's moving on anyway, man, but I mentioned, man, I'm not a huge Jay-Z fan. I'm going Mama Said Knock You Out, actually.
Yeah, me and you back to back locking arms, baby. It's LA. All
right. Yeah. All right, no doubt. Next up, 413 seed, number 4, AT Aliens, Outkast versus 50's Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm going with AT Aliens. Porsche, what you got?
AT Aliens. I never understood the hype around this 50 Cent album at all, so it's AT Aliens for me.
Yeah, I really like the album, but I can't say I love Get Rich or Die Trying. It's a good album. I like it, but I don't love it like that. L.A. Vern, what you got?
Get Rich, man.
All right.
Thanks for making me for ostracizing me.
Nah, bro. You see me, I like being the odd man.
The big deal. See, real backstory, real quick. Me and my boy 420s called 50 before anybody even knew. We called it, and when he got with Dre and them, it just was a good look seeing what I knew was gonna happen, and that shit was like, I wouldn't compare it to the Chronic, and I don't even know why. It seemed like it was bigger on the West than it was everywhere else, but that shit had a feeling in the city.
All right, no doubt. Raekwon, what you got?
I'm going with AT Aliens. Yeah, I'm going with Outkast.
Eddie, what you got?
AT Aliens, man, that album crazy, man.
And I'm sure Vern and ATL is going with AT Aliens. So we'll put that down. Another good joint right here, y'all. Number 6, Death Certificate. Cube's second album, which a lot of people say is actually doper than America's Most Wanted, up against DOC's debut album. Man. No one can do it better. Man. Again, I'm sure I'll be the odd man out with this. I'm going DOC. No one can do it better. Porsche, what you got?
I got DOC as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's an underrated joint. I think DOC is underrated in general. And Cube's, I mean, he's a powerhouse, but I think DOC's album on this one.
All right, LA Vern, what you got?
I don't know why you would put them together. That's shitty. No one can do it better. It's like that one time you get to go to like Paris or some shit and just ball out and have a good time because he's the greatest what if in hip hop to me. I mean, some cats will say it's the dude from the kid, what was his name? The dude that died on the Scenario remix and the Kid Hood. But I mean, you see DLC's track record with his pen. I mean, Dre wouldn't have a career without him. Snoop wouldn't have a career without him, and no telling who else. But Death Certificate is my favorite album in any genre. If I had to choose between watching TV or listening to that album or watching one movie for the rest of my life, Death Certificate would be my sole piece of art that I'm taking with me. That shit is the most important album I've ever listened to in my whole life, so that's easy.
All right, Death Certificate. DJ Raekwon, what you got?
Going with the DOC, man. Love that album.
All right, Eddie, what you got?
I'm going with DOC, man.
Don't do it, Eddie.
Yeah, man. To me, to me personally, like that album just personally has more replay value, man, and just the performance on that album. I totally understand the impact of that Ice Cube album, but I gotta go with my heart, man. DOC.
No Vaseline, not moving on. We're doing a disservice.
Yo, DOC, man, it's funky enough to me. It's better than anything. And I'm with you. I'm with you 100% on the importance of the album. But when I'm just looking at like, where's DOC at over here?
Hey, TL Burn, come on, man. Stand with me.
I mean, mind blowing. The formula.
I can't knock it.
Let the bass blow. Let the bass go.
Bass blow. The doc and the doctor.
Let me tell you something, Kill. I'm gonna tell you something. For me, personally, that nobody can do a better album. As someone stated earlier, is probably like we look at the Chronic and everything Dre's done since. That's when Dre figured out he was Dre on that DOC album, to me, personally. It was so much range. Like, we thought he was from home, dude from Texas, but we thought he was Jamaican from Funky Enough. It was all fucked up. We didn't know what to do, you know? And, like, I'm not knocking it. I'm not. You can't knock it. I mean, I swear, like, I would put that with the Chronic, like, if you really want to argue Dre's masterpiece, and I would pull that out. I definitely would.
I listen to it more than the Chronic.
I mean, high energy.
You know what? It kind of, to me, it kind of parallels that first J. Rue album as far as like, producer that was known for working with someone else. And then he, Dre did that with DOC and Premier did that with J. Rue. So for me, those two albums kind of parallel, at least sonically.
Not to hang on it too long, but I always felt that, once I got all the background, that was something of I think it was more important to Dre than the shit he was doing with the people he knew. This was somebody he met from out of town, and it's like he made the group, but I just felt like the DLC was like, I get to do this independently of Cube and all them. This is just me and you, and you can hear it. It's something different in that singular project than anything he's ever touched. Even with the Eminem early work, it's nothing like the Nobody Can Do It Better. So I'm not mad we lost.
Yo, which one dropped first? Straight Outta Compton or No One Can Do It Better?
Straight Outta Compton dropped first.
Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
Doc dropped in 89.
All right, no doubt. All right, so we got No One Can Do It Better moving on. We got a number, what is this? We got number 3, 14 lineup. We got number 3, Straight Outta Compton versus Scarface, The Diary at the 14th seed. I got Straight Outta Compton. Porsche, what you got?
I'm so upset at this matchup.
Man, look at these matchups, man.
This is my favorite Scarface joint. I mean, I talk about it all the time, but I have to go with Straight Outta Compton just for track list, impact, influence, content, all of that kind of stuff. So Straight Outta Compton for me.
LA Vern, what you got?
I don't even want to vote.
I know. I don't blame him.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna go with The Diary, dude.
All right, no doubt.
Go with Brad Jordan.
DJ Rec, what you got?
Shit, man. I'll go with NWA.
Eddie, what you got?
NWA.
I'm going NWA.
All right. And ATL Run, what you got?
NWA, much respect to Brad Jordan, one of the greatest, man. Nick behind some of this, ain't he, man?
Yeah,
one gotta go, Nick. Yeah.
yeah, he is. The next up, we got a good one here. Number 7 versus 10 seed.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Number 7.
What you doing, man?
Number 7. Yo,
your lungs or your heart?
Yo, I'm just compiling it, y'all. This time
your liver or your heart. Pick one.
This ain't me. This ain't me this time. This is why I got 10 people to feed into this one. Number 7, we got Outkast debut album Southern Playalistics versus the number first debut album. I'm going Outkast. Porsche, what you got?
I'm going actually with Goodie Mob on this one.
All right, Burn. LA Burn, what you going with?
I believe Goodie Mob benefited from Outkast going first, therefore Soul Food is a little bit doper than Southern Playalistic to me. Gotta go Soul Food.
Raekwon, what you got?
They mad about these brackets too.
Yeah, about that.
You don't gotta unmute me. I was shaking my head in disbelief at this bracket, man. At this seat.
I feel you.
Oh shit, man.
But this is what we don't have March Madness this year, y'all.
Yeah,
we don't have no basketball.
Right
like,
we really do.
Bro,
That's the guy who was buying tickets when they announced the shit.
Yo, they are literally playing old basketball games right now on TV. So
this
is all we got right here. So this all we got is us on some Onyx shit. So this is it. You get upset about the brackets. This is good. It makes me feel good that folk are upset. If people ain't upset, then I ain't do my job right. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be.
Well, you employee of the year, nigga.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
All right, man. I am going to go with Goodie Mob.
Wow. Okay, we down to 4-1. I mean, no, 3-1. Eddie, what you got?
I'm going Soul Food.
Hey.
Okay, so Soul Food look like it's moving on. ATL Vern, what you got?
Hey, man. Y'all gonna give him we ain't pick. That's where I'm going right there.
Right.
You see that? It's on my wall.
It's on his wall. Can't be mad.
Right. No doubt. But we got the number 10 upset with Soul Food moving forward. Last up in this bracket, we got 215, number 2, 36 Chambers versus 8-Ball and MJG coming out hard. I'm going with Wu-Tang. Porsche, what you got?
The Wu. Easy.
Everybody got the Wu?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was dudes against
your brand.
That was dudes against like I don't know.
All right, now we back. These rounds gonna go a little bit quicker. We back to number 1 seed Nation takes the Nation of Millions versus number 8 seed Good Kid, Mad City. I'm going Nations. Porsche.
Nations.
LA Vern.
Good Kid.
All right. DJ Raekwon.
I'll go Nation.
Eddie.
PE.
And ATL Vern.
PE.
All right. Next up, we got the number 5 seed. It was written up against the number 4 seed, Mecca and the Soul Brother. I am going Mecca. Porsche, what you got?
So tough for me.
Now don't cry now. Don't cry now, because you the reason it is written is in this round. So don't cry now.
Is it really tough?
Yeah, I'm going with C-Rock and CL.
That's why I'm like, is it really tough? LA Burn, what you got?
I'm going in with written, man.
It was written, all right. Raekwon, what you got?
I'll go Mecca and the Soul Brother.
All right, Eddie.
Mecca and the Soul Brother.
All right, and ATL Vern, what you got?
Straighten it out.
All right, no doubt. Next up, we got the number 11 seed, Main Ingredient, going up against the number 3 seed, Ready to Die.
Ooh.
Oh shit, man! Who gonna stay, the JV or the varsity team?
Ooh,
You know what? I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I love Ready to Die for what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with main ingredient.
What?
It's almost like I know this is about to be crazy.
Someone hacked Kill's like mouth.
Now here's the hard part. I love Ready to Die.
Don't let her intimidate you, Kill.
But the main ingredient to me was on some other shit.
Yes, it was.
Like it's almost like I always tell people this, and I always get hell for this. I like Michael Jackson with the Jackson 5 better than solo. You know what I mean? I like mixtape Big and the other stuff Big. Ready to Die. I'm gonna just go with main ingredient. I'm gonna go with main ingredient. Porsche, I already know where you're going. I already know. LA Burn, what are we doing? Ready to Die, main ingredient.
Ready to Die.
All right. DJ Raekwon. And Deep Thought.
Yo, I've been sitting here staring at this joint, man. So we talking main ingredient or Ready to Die? Fuck,
main ingredient or Ready to Die.
Favorites of mine.
Yo, Rec, you are in Houston. You got to drive to Vegas. You can only take one CD.
No, man, don't go with no scenarios. Go with your heart, man. Go with your heart.
Like unbelievable.
I'll be right back.
Rec one.
Where Rec going? This dude he don't walk off the set.
He's going to do a confession because he's about to commit a sin.
Yo, this dude just walked off the set. All right, you going big. All right, no doubt. Eddie, what you got, man?
That was tough.
Yeah, it was.
It's witness intimidation.
You know what?
What you say, Bert? Witness intimidation going on. Witness intimidation. Porsche over here, like this.
Jay
Porsche is in the back, right? Porsche in the back, like Rec. You know I'm coming for you, right? Eddie, don't be intimidated, man. Just go with your heart, bro.
You know, I think, you know, I love Ready to Die. I love Big. You know,
Eddie is stuttering.
Eddie sounds like he's about to work out with apartment 5B. This is Eddie.
Yeah, man, I gotta watch my back and shit. You know, to me, main ingredient is a flawless album. I feel like Pete and CL made 2 back-to-back flawless albums, and Ready to Die has flaws, and for that reason, I'm going with Pete and CL.
Okay. ATL Burn, what you got, brother?
Pete Rock and CL, man. That album, I already spoke my feelings about it. Yes.
So is this 3 and 3?
It's 3 and 3. We got
wait, flip.
No.
Coin.
Wait.
It's 3 for 3.
It's 3 for 3?
Yeah.
Because Rec said Big.
Rec said Big. He went and got your big pop joint.
Yeah, I said Big.
We need your coin, man.
All right.
Heads, it's
Heads is Pete and CL.
Yeah, heads is Pete and CL.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Rec left and it was a blowout. And Rec came back in the game time.
Right.
That's exactly what happened. Rec opened the garage door like, yo, Biggie won, and then came back like, yo, Pete CL tied it up. Yeah, we need
it's hot here, and then my homeboy coming to get his drive. So, all right. So heads is Pete Rock CL Smooth.
Yep.
All right. Yo, it's Tails.
All right.
It's Tails.
So we got Biggie moving on, Ready to Die.
I was coming to question that coin, so
You missed him up.
I
That's
cannot
like a wooden
believe
nickel.
Ready to Die went to a coin flip.
See?
You guys.
Right. How does that happen?
It was main ingredient.
You know what happened?
That is down there flawless.
Ready to Die got a track called Friend of Mine.
And I have never heard the whole
it got
song.
flaws.
Yeah.
To this day. All right, we got number 10, Great Adventures of Slick Rick up against the Chronic. I'm going Chronic. Anybody going? Everybody Chronic across the board?
That's a tough one, but yeah, I'm going Chronic.
All right. Next up, we got number 1, Paid in Full versus number 8, Hard to Earn. I'm going Paid in Full. Anybody going Hard to Earn? All right, so we got Paid in Full moving forward. Next up, we've got number 5, Midnight Marauders versus number 13, Sunrises in the East. Anybody going against Midnight Marauders?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, is anyone going
Against Midnight
Against
Marauders.
Midnight Marauders.
Yeah, not against, no.
All right, next up, we have Liquid Swords versus Equimini. I'm going Equimini. Porsche, where we going?
Equimini.
LA Vern, where we going?
Liquid Swords.
DJ Raekwon.
I'm Liquid Swords.
All right. Eddie.
Liquid Swords.
All right. ATL Vern, what you got?
You already know.
All right. Rat Toin cost again. Heads for Quimini.
All right, heads for Quimini.
Yep.
Tails.
Oh man, y'all
Come on,
motherfuckers,
man.
guys. Come
Come on, man.
So Quimini's out, right?
That's two Outkast out.
You telling me?
man.
Come on, man.
I switched the coin out.
I know. I'm just saying, man. Come on, y'all. All right.
I told you I was going
Hey.
with Liquid Swords in round 2.
Sleep with one eye open.
So
Alright.
Quimini got booted, right?
Yeah, Quimini's out. Next up, we got number 7 Doggy Style against number 2 Criminal Minded. I'm going Criminal Minded. Porsche, what you got?
Doggy style.
LA Vern, what you got?
Doggy Style.
Eddie, what you got?
I'm going Criminal Minded.
All right. ATL Vern, what you got?
Criminal Minded.
All right. As soon as Rack get back on set.
I'm right here.
Rack, what you got? Criminal Minded or Doggy Style?
Ooh.
Rack stay coming back from the bathroom with the break from coming back from
I
halftime.
had to open my garage door. My dog walked out. Shit, man. BDP.
All right. I was scared for a
Man, I know.
second there. Yo, I got worried for a minute. All right, we got Illmatic versus what? Is anybody going against Illmatic?
Versus what?
Versus
Redman.
Redman what?
I'm going to go what?
All
I'm
right.
going to go what?
Anybody else going what? All right.
Nobody?
Yeah. Even though I love that album, I can't.
I'm playing
All
the
right.
odds, man.
Next up, we got America's Most Wanted versus Long Live the Kane. Anybody? I'm going America's Most Wanted. Anybody going Long Live the Kane? All right, we got one for Long Live the Kane. That's it. All right, America's Most Wanted is moving forward. We got Strictly Biz EPMD versus Illadelph. I'm going Strictly Biz. Porsche, what you got?
Philadelphia.
Vern, what you got?
Eric and Parrish.
Rec, what you got?
EPMD versus
Roots.
That's like
Yeah.
fuck. Coco, which one? Illadelph or the EPMD?
Are you talking to dogs, Dr.
I'm talking to my dog, man. Hey, look, don't worry about how I make my don't worry about how I make my shit, man. I'm gonna go EPMD.
Eddie, what you got?
Dog has spoken.
I'm going with Illadelph.
Oh, Eddie.
ATL Vern, what you got?
EPMD, man.
All right, so we got Strictly Business moving forward. All right, we got my bad. We got By Any Means Necessary versus Cuban Links. Anybody going against Cuban Links? All right, so we got Cuban moving forward. We got Low End versus EPMD's third album, Business as Usual. Anybody going against Low End?
No.
All right, Vern and Rec are going against Low End with Business as Usual, but that's still outvoted, so that's Low End moving forward. We got Reasonable Doubt versus AT Aliens.
Hey,
Huh?
I'm watching.
You watching for a witness intimidation? Oh man, Reasonable Doubt versus AT Aliens. I'm gonna go with Reasonable Doubt. Porsche, what you got?
AT Aliens.
LA Vern, what you got?
Reasonable Doubt.
Rec, what you got?
I'm going Reasonable Doubt, man.
Eddie, what you got?
I'm going AT Aliens, man.
And Vern, I know you going AT Aliens. So
You know
Rec, flip a coin.
What's what?
Heads is Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, heads is Reasonable Doubt.
My heart is like beating very fast.
This
bracket shows are not good for my health.
Or some of your albums ain't gonna
It's
make
heads.
it, okay? I did
It's
not
heads.
make the first round.
It's
None of
heads.
mine
It's heads.
made it.
By
Reasonable
Reasonable
Doubt.
Doubt. See you, Jay.
I
Reasonable
lost all
Doubt.
my
made it.
albums in the first.
No, Reasonable
next-
Doubt stays,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Reasonable Doubt stays. Next up, we got No One Can Do It Better versus Straight Outta Compton. I'm going Straight Outta Compton. Porsche.
Yeah, straight out of Compton.
LA Burn.
So in theory, y'all believe Straight Outta Compton is better than Death Certificate?
Yeah. yeah.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm done.
You want to do the long division? Yeah.
Yeah, goddamn. No one can do it better.
All right, DJ Rec, what you got?
Shit, man.
Which one you listen to the most now?
Well, I mean, you don't want that answer. All right, so shit, man. I'm going Straight Outta Compton.
All right, Eddie, what you got?
Damn.
I got that feeling you was talking about, Porsche.
Sorry?
That feeling, my heart beating.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going. No one can do it better.
All right, and ATL Burn, what you got?
It's the Diggy Doc.
All right, Rack, flip the coin. Heads is Straight Outta Compton.
I'm gonna grab a new one.
He's burning through coins. It's like a casino. He can't reuse the deck.
When you grow up in the city and you got to ride the train and you need change, right here. I got about 12 of these joints. All right, heads is what?
Straight Outta Compton.
Ooh, it's the Diggy Doc, y'all. It was tails.
All right,
There we go.
all right, and the last one we have a number 10 seed, Soul Food, versus a number 2 seed, 36 Chambers. Is anybody doing Soul Food?
No.
All right, so it's all Wu-Tang.
That last game had me hurting, man. I'm having a problem, right? Like anxiety.
All right, y'all. All right, we down to the Elite 8. We got number 1 Nations versus Mecca and the Soul Brother.
Ooh.
Oh my lord! I'm having technical difficulties. I need to leave.
Now, what did you say about Take Some Nation earlier? Porsche?
Yeah.
And it's the most important hip hop album ever. I'm going Nations. Is anybody going against Nations?
No.
You are, right?
Who are they up against?
They're up against Mecca and the Soul Brother. No. All right, so Nations moves forward. Next up, we've got Ready to Die versus The Chronic. I'm going Chronic. Porsche, what you going?
Ready to die. Come on, you guys.
Vern, LA Vern, what you got?
Chronic, man.
All right, DJ Rec, what you got?
Chronic.
Eddie?
Sorry, big.
Ready to Die versus The Chronic. The Chronic.
All right, and ATL Vern?
Let me ride.
All right, so we got The Chronic. We got Paid in Full versus Midnight Marauders.
Whoa.
Damn.
I'm actually gonna go Midnight.
Me too.
Porsche, what you got?
Paid in Full.
LA Vern.
Midnight.
DJ Rec.
Midnight.
Eddie.
Tribe Called Quest be the Midnight Marauders. Let's go.
ATL Vern.
Represent Zent.
All
I feel dirty after that pick, though, man. I do. I feel unclean.
Paid in Full is out.
I feel unclean. I feel responsible for that.
I feel you. But that Eric B is on the cut. You got put it on the cutting floor. Yeah. Next up, we got Liquid Swords versus Criminal Minded. I'm going Criminal Minded. Porsche, what you got?
Liquid Swords.
LA Vern.
Liquid Swords.
DJ Rec.
Oh shit. My dog went in the room with my son. I don't have nobody to ask.
All right, Dr. Doolittle, ask a squirrel. Ask a squirrel outside, man.
Hey, there's one right there, though.
Yeah, ask him what he think.
Shit, man.
Now keep in mind, he a Houston squirrel, though. Keep in mind, he from Houston.
Facts. I'm going with the jizzing.
Wow. Eddie, what you got?
Liquid Swords.
Wow. ATL Vern?
Boogie Down Productions.
Yeah, well, they ain't paid today, nigga. They will not always stay paid because Swords moved on. We got Illmatic versus America's Most Wanted. I'm going Illmatic. Porsche?
I'm gonna go America's Most Wanted.
L.A. Vern.
I second what Porsche said.
DJ Rec.
I may need to find that squirrel. Shit, man. 2 pivotal albums, 2 debut albums. Fuck, man. I'll go with Nas.
Eddie, what you got?
Illmatic.
ATL Vern.
Illmatic.
All right, Illmatic's moving on. We got Strictly Business versus Cuban Links. I'm going Cuban Links. Anybody going anything else?
I'm going Strictly Business.
All right, we got 1 for Strictly Business, 2 for Strictly Business. Anybody else? Everything is all Cuban. All right, Cuban moves on.
Yep.
We got Low End versus Reasonable Doubt. I'm the odd man out. I'm going Reasonable Doubt. Anybody else going against Tribe?
I'm going Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, I'm going Reasonable Doubt.
All right, so we got 3 Reasonable Doubts, 3 Tribes.
Flip a coin.
Got flip a coin.
That damn coin.
got like 6 quarters in my garage.
All right, so we got heads as Reasonable Doubt.
All right.
I love that we can hear the coin bounce too.
It's tails.
It's tails. So we got Low End Theory moving on.
Good.
And then
Man.
we got No One Can Do It Better versus 36 Chambers. Is anybody going up against 36 Chambers?
Nah.
We got LA. We got
I'm
one.
gonna go with you, Vern, because I listen to it more.
That's all I can base it on is what I listen to more on that one.
Yeah.
That's like when you first learned how to swallow pills.
I
That's
respect
why I
that.
was giving you the medicine, the nasty shit. First swallow that pill, you feel good, like no more cough syrup.
I didn't know where you was going with that. Hold up, what?
To get it over with, just get it over with. You remember the cough syrup? You running around the house. You didn't want that penicillin.
Oh man.
All right, y'all. We got Nations of the Millions versus The Chronic. I'm going Nations. Porsche, what you got?
Nations.
LA Vern,
Chronic.
DJ Rec.
I'm gonna go Chronic. I think that that's where Nations not necessarily stopped, but I think that was the handoff.
Okay. All right. Eddie, what you got?
Public Enemy. It Takes a Nation.
ATL Vern, what you got?
PE.
All right. Nations moves forward. We got Midnight versus Liquid Swords. I got Midnight. Porsche, what you got?
Liquid Swords.
LA Vern, what you got?
Liquid Swords.
DJ Rec. Yo, Rec, go find the animal, man. Go look outside and find a dog or something.
It's a hummingbird outside your window.
Yeah.
Dog. And the crazy thing is, it do be them type of birds out here. Like Ray Charles actually heard that shit when he was in Houston, hollering that Della B. That shit's real. Fuck, man. You said Midnight and Liquid
Versus
Swords?
Liquid Swords.
I listen to both albums, so I can't even use that.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I'll go with Tribe, man.
All right. Eddie, what you got?
Damn, I feel like I'm choosing like my favorite kid, man.
Yeah. I feel like I'm choosing my son or my daughter.
Like seriously, but I gotta go with Tribe, man.
All right. And ATL Vern, what you got? Tribe.
Yes.
Midnight is moving forward. Now we got Illmatic. We got Illmatic against Cuban Links. I got Illmatic. Porsche, what you got?
I got Cuban Links.
All right. LA Vern, what you got?
I got vendettas, man, right now. I got personal issues with a couple of people on the panel right now. I gotta go Illmatic, man.
All right. DJ Raekwon, what you got?
I got Cuban Links, man.
All right. Eddie, what you got?
Damn.
A lot of deep.
Cuban Links.
All right. And ATL Vern, what you got?
Illmatic.
All right. Rec, flip that coin.
I just grabbed it. I knew it was coming.
Heads is Illmatic.
Heads is
Illmatic. Okay. All right.
We need a camera on that coin, man.
Hey, shit. Nope. Say less.
It's
It's heads.
It's heads. All right. So Illmatic.
It's
All
heads.
right. Illmatic.
What you got down there, Rick? Like $1.50 by now?
Nah, I've only flipped 76 cents.
Okay.
All right, last up, we got Low End Theory versus 36 Chambers. I am going Low End.
Oh my God.
Porsche, what you got?
You know.
Porsche, what you got?
36 Chambers.
All right. LA Burn, what you got?
36.
DJ Rack?
I'm going 36.
Eddie? All right.
Wu-Tang.
ATL Burn?
Tribe.
All right, but 36 is moving forward. So our final four is looking like it takes a nation of millions to hold us back. We find this joint versus where is this down here? So we got it takes a nation of millions to hold us back. PE versus Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders. That's the final four on one side.
Two quarters with me.
On the other side, we got what do we have? We got Illmatic versus 36 Chambers.
We all win, man. Everybody gets a certificate.
Nah, bro. We can't do that new school stuff where you just on the track team you get a trophy. Nah, you gotta win. Everybody don't get a trophy.
This is where Kill said, give him all the information, guys.
Give me away, LA Burn.
I would like to salute It Takes a Nation, the only album from the 80s that has made it to the final four. Everything else is 90s albums. You know what I mean? So, first up for bat, we got It Takes a Nation of Millions. Cold Lamping with Flavor, Bring the Noise, Don't Believe the Hype, Terminator X, The Edge of Panic, Show 'Em What You Got, Night of Living Bassheads, Black Still in the Hour of Chaos, Rebel Without a Pause. Up against Midnight Marauders, Steve Biko, Award Tour, 8 Million Stories, Suck a Nigga, Midnight, We Can Get Down, Electric Relaxation, Oh My God, Keep It Rolling, Lyrics to Go, and God Lives Through. At the end of the day, this is going to sound blasphemous. I'm going with Midnight. Porsche, what you got?
Public Enemy.
LA Burn, what you got?
I get it. These shows do cause like health problems. They do.
I'm about to go PE.
All right, DJ Raekwon.
I have the quarter in my hand because I'm ready. I'm going Midnight.
Eddie, what you got?
I'm going Midnight Marauders.
Thank you. Make the choice. Tribe, baby.
Tribe. All right, we got Midnight Marauders. Moving on.
Guys, what?
It ain't like we picked Young MC, Porsche. As many of my votes as you got out of here.
Oh shit!
Hey, like next year you really gotta come up with a disclaimer, man, because I didn't know this shit was gonna be so strenuous. Like I'm not feeling well. I done went through 2 blunts. It's just I'm not even high. It's fucked up, man.
Wow.
So, and on the other side of town, we got Illmatic, Nas, Nasty Nas, versus Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. I'm going with Illmatic. Porsche, where are you going?
36 Chambers.
LA Burn, where are you going?
Illmatic.
DJ Rack. DJ Raekwon. Oh, you know what? My bad. Dr. Doolittle. What are you and your friends going with this pick?
Hey man, I'm waiting to hear back from him. They ain't tell me yet, man. Shit, bro. I'm gonna go with Illmatic.
Illmatic. All right. Eddie, what you got?
Damn.
Tough one, right?
Yeah, it's tough.
You've got like
man.
Protect Your Neck, you've got Tears, you've got
Voter intimidation.
There
you go.
Cream.
You've got Cream. You've got the best piano sample in the entirety of hip hop on Cream.
Porsche's out here like Joe Pesci. Like you just stabbing niggas with ice sticks. Like, you hear people before they get to trial.
That's Porsche
Yo,
right now.
I think, you know, I gotta go to, you know,
Eddie always sounds like
what kind of spoke
with Apartment 5B.
Yeah, man.
The Wolf. All right. And ATL Brown, what you got?
Ill Chambers.
I'm sitting here like, what?
Yo, Ill Chambers.
Oh man, I'm gonna go Wu.
Wow. Okay, we got a tie. So, Rat, you got
That's
coin,
a
brother.
tie?
What's
That's
what?
a tie. I had Illmatic. Who else had Illmatic?
Oh
I
yeah,
had
you're right.
Illmatic.
You and Vern and Rec had Illmatic, and me, Eddie, and yeah.
Yeah. So it's on you, Rat. Heads is
What's heads?
Heads is Illmatic.
All right. Illmatic it is.
All right.
Illmatic is in or out.
It's
Heads is
in.
Illmatic. Heads is in.
So we got Illmatic versus Midnight Marauders. Here's a funny thing: Queensboro, Rack, you should be happy. Your borough is representing. I'm going with Midnight Marauders. Porsche, what you got?
I mean,
You don't even got.
I don't have horses in this race anymore.
She like back of belly, goddamn it, back of belly. I'm going with back of belly.
You right in ballot.
I mean, like, I'm gonna go Midnight Marauders.
All right,
I
LA
mean,
Burman, what you got?
I think that's the clincher.
Streets Disciple. Nas,
All right.
man.
All right,
Illmatic.
no doubt. DJ Raekwon, what you going with?
I'm going with Midnight.
All right, Eddie, what you got?
Midnight Marauders.
ATL Vern.
Linden Boulevard represent.
So we got coming out with the chip, Tribe Called Quest, the Midnight Marauders, as the dopest hip hop album ever of all time. Now, talk to me, y'all. Porsche, what did you think was going to end up coming out on top?
It Takes a Nation of Millions. I cannot believe that I don't know. I just can't right now. This is going to be another one of those ones that I hold on to and keep tweeting you about, like Fonte beat Tupac. This is going to be like you guys like Midnight Marauders beat It Takes a Nation. Like, I just can't. I don't know.
Nah, I thought It Takes a Nation would have came out on top. Again, similar to what we were talking with LA Burn with Death Certificate. I feel like Nations is the most important hip hop album, and I thought it would have ended up too. But once I started looking at the track listings and just, you know, everything that I play more, it's definitely Midnight Marauders. LA Burn, what did you think was going to come out on top?
I believe The Chronic is the most perfect hip hop album ever. I think it's flawless, and there's even a song I don't like, but it was still well executed. So I thought The Chronic would come out, and I had a sleeper that Death Certificate would have went further. I'm still upset about that, and I would not. You know, I will be writing the commissioner. And some shit was going on.
Yo, what's the one song on The Chronic you don't like?
All these niggas and all these hoes are here. Somebody here gonna fuck.
That's on 2001.
Oh, okay, then I'm good then.
Yeah, you good money. That's on 2001.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right,
nigga,
good.
you are high, B. You are high.
Yeah.
You thought she wasn't high, but you are high, man. So, that's what a good episode of Apartment 5B will do. You think you're not high, but you actually are high.
But I generally don't like anything involving Daz. I mean, just, you know I shouldn't be saying that like that, but I just generally don't enjoy Daz in the vocal form. Beat wise is a different story, but I just don't enjoy Daz.
All right. Rack, who did you think was gonna come out on top?
I mean, I thought Nas was gonna come out on top. A-Tribe album, I didn't know what everybody had. That was the beauty of this. We didn't know what everybody put in play. I mean, I can't really say what I thought was gonna come out on top because I've been a part of these and I know how it goes. You know, what you think is not gonna be what happens. So, you know, you just get in, play it, put your best foot forward, hope you're on your A game and go from there.
All right. Eddie, what do you think was gonna come out on top?
For me, Midnight Marauders was my top. I mean, from the beginning, but I thought it could have went either way. I mean, I thought it could have went Illmatic. I thought it could have went Aquemini, It Takes a Nations, even The Chronic. But you know, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the results.
All right, no doubt. And ATL Vern, what you think was gonna come out?
I can't say, but I thought it would be Chalk, and I'm glad the Tribe did win, and I think it's a testament to the greatness, how many ridiculously dope hip hop albums there are, and we make a good point. We said that Nation of Millions was probably the most important album to come out, but like, let me see. Socks are important, but you don't necessarily. That's a bad example. Never mind. Let me not say that.
Hey, unless you Jamaican, you don't always wear socks.
Right. That's not a
He
gift.
said socks are very important.
It's not a gift. I mean, because like when you want to just vibe and have fun, you probably ain't putting on Nation of Millions. You know,
Right.
You know, and I think that might have been one of the things that kind of phased PE out. Is like, man, we can't be serious all of the time, you know. So I think that's why I'm happy that Tribe won it, because it's a good album. It's dope. It ain't misogynistic. It ain't none of that stuff, and it's my favorite Tribe. No, it's the best favorite. I said Low End is my favorite. It's the best by Tribe. So
Right. All right, y'all. So everybody's pissed somehow, some way.
Not me.
I mean, yeah, Ed, you're good. Ed is good money.
I'm good.
Portia's still stuck there.
Well, I
Pop
mean,
can't
it's
get out the
either
first
Only
round.
Built for Cuban Links is my favorite hip hop album.
I didn't
Takes a
really
Nation
go
is
into
the
it
most
with
important for
reservations.
me. Low End Theory is my favorite Tribe album, so it just went haywire for me in every way possible.
Right.
So yeah.
And LA Vern didn't get death certificate. We got him high and he wasn't high, but now he high again, which is good.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so we good. LA Vern, tell them all about the video. What's up? Where can they get their music? Where can they get at you, man?
All right, check it out. Just wrapped up my first video that was professionally shot by Big Ray. Westlife, shout out to him. It's Living Sin. It's available on YouTube right now. The song actually drops Friday. It's a bonanza, you know, testament to us old dudes still got it. So support your own people, man.
All right, but where can they get at you?
Twitter, Another Side Music Group, Instagram, Vern Hayes, everywhere else, Vern Hayes, VRN Hayes, just like it is on the screen, minus the space.
All right, no doubt. DJ Raekwon, give him everything, good brother.
Twitter is DJ Raekwon. Instagram is DJ Raekwon. Once we're done this, I'm about to jump into a new mix, so that'll be up tomorrow. Appreciate the support.
Yo, and also anybody out there who has problems with the animals, Rec is a veterinarian. It's Dr. Doolittle. So if your dog is acting funny with the corona right now, give him a holler at Rec. Rec will take care of all
You see what hat I got on today.
Rec is veterinarian, DJ / veterinarian. He'll make you a mixtape and get your dog right at the same time. Eddie, give him all the information, good brother.
Hey, Twitter is Eddie D80. Instagram, Eddie Got Soul, just like it says down there. And that's it.
All right, no doubt. ATL Vern, if you are looking for a house, you better get at him. What's going on?
Get at me. And if you're trying to refinance, the market is crazy. If you're in that Georgia or Alabama, I don't normally do this, but holler at your boy. On Twitter at VChandler10, on Instagram, V the Loan Closer.
All right, no doubt. Porsche, give them all your stuff, miss.
Twitter is at Cherchez Porsche.
All right. And here's the thing with me. Prayerfully this week, I'll be out of Twitter jail. We'll find out Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, and we'll see if Kill 889 is back. If not, it's Kill Apartment 5B. Another dope show, y'all.
Thank you.
We got Midnight Marauders coming out on top. Thank you, Porsche, for saving the day. Porsche, you didn't even know you were going to save the day. We don't even got no real March Madness. And you have saved the day coming up with this idea.
There you go.
We had March Madness here on Apartment 5B. Prayerfully, this will go places since nobody else got no brackets to fill out for the first time in ever. So, yeah, like in ever.
Everybody stay
So,
healthy, be nice to each other.
yes, and stop eating all the toilet tissue. We don't. Everybody does not need toilet tissue.
I don't need to be yelling at any more people outside of Costco. Thank you.
Right.
Let me say this, man. You know, Yeah, avoid huge crowds, man, but support small businesses, man. I went to my man's music store Saturday, dropped a couple of dollars, and it was like Christmas for him, man, because they are taking a beating, man. I mean, Sam's, here's my thing. If you can be around 5,000 people at Sam's Club and Walmart, you can go to Joe's coffee shop where it's 12 people and drop a couple bucks, man, because that's how they feed their family. That's my little speech on that.
Nah. Very dope. Facts. All right, y'all. We'll check y'all out next week, y'all. Good looking.
Yeah.